comes to precautions, we take them every time there's violent weather in our area.
That's true, and violent it really gets. One of the recent tornadoes that we taped was made up of winds up to 287 miles per hour. That's one startling bit of information gathered by an OU professor and veteran storm chaser. Tonight, senior reporter George Tomic and photographer Tony Stizza introduce us to a meteorologist who heads for the action when most of us head for cover. Our special assignment, storm chasers.
Oh, what a classic.
I'm awed by what I see. I'm obviously very pleased by what I see, that we've been successful in going out and getting a tornado. We'd like to see tornadoes out in their own playground, out over a wheat field or over a field of dirt.
They just issued a tornado warning for right where we are.
Most human beings instinctively flee nature's most violent concentration of fury.
That thing is starting to form a nice funnel.
But tornadoes have a magnetic appeal for Dr. Howie Bluestein.
Oops. It's starting to form a funnel, and it's not that far away.
The OU professor of meteorology has been a storm chaser for all of his 15 years in our state. His current effort is a joint project with the Los Alamos National Laboratory.
Very nice wall cloud, and the whole thing is rotating.
The mission? To get as close as possible to the twister, to gather accurate data on wind speed.
Have rapid rotation in the wall cloud, and the funnel cloud is just to our north-northwest. We're packing up the radar, and we're going to move north.
Right now, we can make numerical models on computers. We can look at laboratory models, but we have no ground truth. We have nothing, very little, to compare what we see in the laboratory and what we see in the computer with what's actually out there. I have faith that, given what we learn, or hope to learn, will someday help us improve warnings.
The change in frequency of the continuous signal from a portable Doppler radar is translated into exact wind speed. But to achieve this, Bluestein and his team position themselves within 2 miles of the twister, whose path of destruction measures half a mile wide.
The tornadoes themselves take on many different appearances. Sometimes the tornadoes are long and thin, sometimes they're short and fat. On April 12th, we saw 5 tornadoes. Each tornado looked totally different from the tornado before.
Go a little bit to the left of the funnel.
Unlike the wind speeds of these intense storms, the research project proceeds at its own pace. The data gathered this exciting afternoon won't be ready for analysis until the summer. But already, the anticipation is there.
I'll give it an 8.
An 8?
An 8, 8.5. It was very close and very intense.
The tornado is changing from second to second, and it makes it a real challenge to try to catch it and observe it.
When that challenge is met, there's always time for reflection. Maybe this was the day the clouds told of the way to make things more predictable in the heart of Tornado Alley. George Tomic, News Team 4.
Tomorrow night, we'll travel with another group of weather researchers who stalk violent thunderstorms from the air.
What do those guys do for fun?
Well, I don't know. That's pretty exciting. Do you know that 287
Yeah.
miles an hour? It's got to be some kind of a record.
Yeah, I was speaking to one of his assistants today, Howie Bluestein's assistants, and he said that may have been the highest wind speed they've ever recorded on a tornado. You know, a lot of times we thought they were around 250, but 287 miles per hour. Holy cow, just stay out of the way of those. We'll have more on that tomorrow.